You are here because the outside world rejects you.
The 1990 Turtles are one of the most beloved versions of the TMNT in the franchise. Hard to believe it's been over 30 years now since they arrived on the big screen. The turtle suits in this movie were truly a big achievement, and I think even to this day, anytime we see them in behind the scenes photos or in just another setting other than the movie, it's very fascinating. Today in this video, I want to talk about some of those more notable times in the 90s when these movies were coming out that the turtles showed up outside of the movies, whether for a music video promoting the film or during interviews around the time. There are only a few moments like this, but I haven't seen all of these moments talked about in one place, so I figured I'd compile them all together and discuss them real quick here with you guys. So buckle up, grab a slice of pizza, and dive into the sewers, because today we're going to take a look at 6 times the 1990 TMNT trilogy turtles appeared outside the movies. So the first movie had a couple music videos based off of some of the songs that were in the soundtrack. One of them was Spin That Wheel featuring High Tech 3 and Ya Kid K. The music video starts off with people in a movie theater watching the 1990 Turtles movie, the first one, when during the film, the artists start performing the song in the theater. Midway through the performance, foot soldiers come into the theater and start harassing people, throwing their popcorn on the floor and that kind of stuff. This is when it cuts to Michelangelo, who is wearing the hat and trench coat disguise that we see Raphael wearing in the movie. A nice rare look at Michelangelo in this disguise. He looks up at the marquee of the theater and sees his movie is playing, and that there's some sort of commotion going on inside the theater. Then it cuts to Michelangelo dancing in the theater to the music. Later on, we get a scene of Leonardo there, and he is also dancing, but then begins to fight foot soldiers, and the crowd goes nuts for it. It's pretty cool to see Leonardo from movie 1 in action outside of the movie. Then it cuts to more scenes of Mikey hanging out with the singer, then Leo is seen with them all together, and they all begin dancing some more. Next, Mikey begins to fight the foot soldiers as Leonardo cheers him on. After this, it cuts to Leo and Mikey in the lobby of the theater, and they're ordering a pizza. Mikey spins the pizza as the song says spin that wheel, but Leo indicates that they should go back to continue fighting the foot, and you can see him taking off. Mikey reluctantly leaves his pizza behind and goes after him. Super nostalgic seeing all the arcade booths in the background here. It goes back to some more of the turtles dancing, and then Mikey beats a foot soldier over the head with his nunchuck for a while. By the end of it, the crowd is cheering, there's a bit more fighting, and Leo kicks foot soldiers out of the theater. The turtles have done it. They beat the bad guys, and then we see Leo and Mikey give each other a high five. Another moment we saw one of the turtles outside of the movies back in the day was in the 1991 film Bernard and the Genie, a movie about a man who finds a magic lamp and meets a genie. The film takes place around Christmas time, and in one of the sequences towards the end of the movie, the genie decides to start making some wishes come true for some people. A boy can be seen playing with one of those Jumbo Ninja Turtle figures from the 90s. It's a Leonardo figure. The genie uses his magic and transforms the toy into an actual Ninja Turtle. It's Leonardo, and it looks like a Secret of the Ooze suit. For those who don't remember the old movies, the original 1990 movie and its sequel, Secret of the Ooze Turtles, look very similar to each other, but the faces did change a bit, and this Leonardo, in this cameo, looks like a Secret of the Ooze Leo. Funny thing is though, the actor from the original movie is credited as playing the character, but he didn't appear in Secret of the Ooze, so it's kind of an interesting detail that the original actor got to wear the sequel suit, at least for a little bit. In 1991, we saw an interview take place with the Secret of the Ooze Turtles. Barbara Walters visited their new home at the time, which was in the subway station from the second movie. She starts off by introducing them. Then they're asked some questions about the Oscars and the new movie that's coming out, but the wackiest part is when she starts asking them if they knew who their parents were. This causes Donatello to start crying, which goes on for quite a bit of time, and the way the tears pour from his face seems to go on forever as well.
Do you know who your parents were?
So for those who are just stumbling on this video, who may not have been around in the 90s or just don't remember, the first movie ended with the legendary song, Turtle Power. I still remember how I felt when I was a kid and this song started playing. chills. Anyways, this song had a music video as well, as some of you may remember. It has partners in crime performing the song and clips of the 1990 movie inserted throughout it. But it also shows off the turtles doing some other things that they didn't do in the movie. Again, it's Michelangelo and Leonardo. It's a bit of a shame we don't have any footage of Raphael or Donatello in these things, but it's still pretty awesome seeing 2 out of the 4 turtles in these settings. The music video starts off with Leonardo doing cartwheels and him and Mikey fighting the foot, slapping them around and stuff. Then later on, when the chorus hits, we see the 2 turtles on top of some crates tossing foot soldiers to the ground, which is cool seeing the 2 working together in this different environment from the movies. Anyways, Leo does a handstand and some other things, and we also see him and Mikey later on in the city getting some pizza. Eventually they're on screen with partners in crime as the song is being performed. First, the turtles nod their head as they listen to the song. Leo seems to kind of inspect them, like if he's puzzled at what's going on. Then they begin dancing as they listen and give each other high fives. Towards the end, citizens from the city start showing up to where the turtles and partners in crime are. We even see what appears to be the mayor or something. He gives the turtles medals, and everybody celebrates with the turtles as they continue to dance to the song. Commercials for the original trilogy movies. Some were made that had the turtles doing stuff in them that were not part of the movies. There's not many, but these are some that I noticed. This one's from Secret of the Ooze, and it's of Michelangelo playing in the park. A little dude asks his mom, "What is the secret of the ooze?" His mom replies with, "Why don't you ask him?" And we see Michelangelo doing cartwheels through the park. Everyone is amazed at what they're seeing. Then Michelangelo gets on the merry-go-round and starts spinning, and goes down a slide as well. The little ones chase after him, trying to catch him, but Mikey flips away, and so they lose him.
We lost him. I don't think so. Oh, right!
Secret of the Ooze also had another commercial that briefly showed one of the turtles. This is the Christmas one. A kid comes down the stairs and sees somebody is walking outside of the house with a Santa hat on. It's one of the turtles. He runs to his tree as he sees there is a new present that's been put underneath it. It's the Secret of the Ooze on VHS. After this, we see it was Michelangelo that dropped it off as he waves at the kid, although we hear him laughing and it's the Donatello voice.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
In 1991, they came out with the making of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Behind the Shells. It was a documentary that sort of seems like it was supposed to be for the first movie, but all the behind the scenes stuff is mostly of the second movie. In this documentary, not only do we get behind the scenes stuff, which is pretty awesome in itself, and another time we saw the turtles technically outside of the movies, but we also get scenes throughout it with the turtles interacting with each other briefly, which was pretty awesome. Each moment of these has the turtles briefly talking about one of the brothers.
Leonardo?
Yeah, what can we say about Leo?
Whoa, boring.
Just
Who
slightly.
said that?
Yeah.
But yeah, that was 6 times the 90s trilogy turtles appeared outside of the movies back in the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's always nice to see old footage or pictures of these turtles in different environments or behind the scenes. But yeah, there's something to the excitement when seeing this stuff. I think that something is that people like seeing those old turtles. Those designs, they were so well done. You can still feel the untapped potential and untold stories with them. Only the first movie really scratched the surface. The other ones were pretty fun too though. But I feel like one day if they brought them back, or even versions that kind of just resemble them, I feel like that people would be ecstatic. But that's just my opinion. But that's it for this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if I missed any. Hit subscribe if you're new and want more videos like this in your life. But I will see you guys in a little bit with another video. Take care.
Armed.